Find the sum and product of the root of the equation. The first equation is 5x squared minus 4x minus 9 equals 0. And the second equation is 2x squared plus 9x equals to 0, equals to 6. Solution. The formula for finding the sum and product of the root of the equation is given by s squared minus alpha plus beta multiplied by x plus alpha beta equals 0, in which alpha plus beta is the sum of the root of the equation and alpha beta is the product of the root of the equation. Now, to solve question A, we have 5s squared minus 4s minus 9 equals 0. So we divide through by 5. So in which we have 5s squared over 5 minus 4s over 5 minus 9 over 5 equals 0. So that we have s squared, this eliminates this, so we have minus 4 over 5x minus 9 over 5 equals 0. So let's call this equation 1, let's call this equation 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2, we observe that minus into alpha plus beta, so we have minus into alpha plus beta because there is x here, so the coefficient is minus into alpha plus beta. Comparing with this expression, so we have minus 4 over 5, in which minus cancels minus, therefore we have alpha plus beta to be equals 4 over 5. This is the sum. For the product, we have minus 9 over 5 when we compare it with alpha beta. Therefore, we have alpha beta to be equals minus 9 over 5. This is the product required. Now, let's solve the second part of the question. We have 2x squared plus 9x equals to 6. When 6 comes to the left side, we have 2x squared plus 9x minus 6 equals 0. So we divide both sides through by 2, because that's the coefficient of s squared. So dividing through by 2, we have 2 vanish. So we have s squared plus 9 over 2x minus 6 divided by 2 is simply 0 equals 0. Let's call this equation 3. Recall from equation 1 that equation 1 is s squared minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta equals 0, which is equation 1. So now we compare equation 3 and 1 together. So we have minus into alpha plus beta x equals 9 over 2x. So we have 9 over 2x, in which x cancels each other. So we have minus into alpha plus beta equals 9 over 2, which implies alpha plus beta equals minus 9 over 2. So our sum of the root is minus 9 over 2. Now, to obtain the product, we simply compare alpha beta with minus 3, which implies alpha beta equals minus 3. So this is our product and this is our sum of the roots. Thanks for watching. Consider to subscribe for more videos.